Okay. Well, we might have to move that a little bit. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's enough.
Hi. Welcome to the world.
Wait, is it recording?
Looks like it.
I didn't hit the record
Oh,
button.
it's recording.
The record
Well, it's
button's
recording.
on. Pretty sure you hit the record button.
We're leaving this in, by the way. We gotta leave this in.
We're adjusting our lighting. Do we not have a light?
It plugs in USB. Do you have a USB converter or a laptop or something?
I don't even know what that means, so I don't think so. This is out of water. I'll be back. We're leaving all this in.
We are here today to get to this thing called life.
What are you doing?
I'm referencing Prince.
Okay. So today, I was watching Good Mythical Morning as always. I was watching the donut competition thing where they're blindfolded and taste testing donuts, and I thought, hey, that looks like fun. And I was like, what place has the best donuts? And that's what we're doing today, except we're not gonna be blindfolded because one of the places was closed.
We're taste testing donuts.
And we have rankings, and this will be a semi-regular series, and this will be a three-parter, version part 1. And this one is, okay, this really should be closing easier. I can't edit this part out. Dunkin Donut edition.
Dun, 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 dun.
As you know, in this competition, we shall be tasting Brown's Bakery, Dunkin, and Krispy Kreme to see which one has the best. And if you're saying that there's another restaurant that has better donuts, then you're wrong. Ready to get started?
Tell them what donuts we're testing.
We are testing glazed, old-fashioned, blueberry, chocolate dipped. What are these last two?
Maple,
They can't see you pointing.
frosted, and chocolate cake. Tell them what we are testing for.
We are testing for chocolate dip, blueberry, chocolate cake.
Was that funny?
I don't care. I don't care. I'm enjoying my. You of all people should know of the joy of laughing at jokes that no one else finds funny. Okay, you can't talk about things like this. Dad can't. Dad might be able to, but you definitely can't.
Do you think that will you mute that? We're testing for accessibility. So we chose donuts that really every donut shop should have at all times because they're pretty classic. So
Like, if a place doesn't have glazed donuts, then is it even a donut shop?
right. And then we're doing freshness. I think we've decided on going on Sunday mornings since that seems to be when potentially the freshest donuts are made. Except for Brown's Bakeries because they're closed on Sundays.
Which we learned today.
So maybe Saturday for them.
We
I guess the day of the day is a limitation. We're testing for mouthfeel. We are testing for balance of the donut. Sugar to cake to batter ratio. And of course, taste. We're going to scale them on a 1 to 10 scale. 1 being bad and 10 being freaking awesome. And I think that might be it. So which one are we going to start with?
Well, I think we have to start with the glaze doesn't really seem to have the Dunkin's Old Fashioned doesn't seem to have any glaze on it. So either glazed or old fashioned is what I'm saying here.
Okay.
What about you? What are you thinking?
I think I think we should start with glazed.
Okay then.
You have a pencil right there. Okay. And so we're gonna, like we said, 1 to 10 scale. There is a tiny room tiny area for notes if you need to make a note.
Do not tell me what to do. I couldn't help it.
Wow.
Does the dad joke king approve?
Wow.
I got a wow.
That's a yes.
Mm.
Okay,
I'm already eating.
let's see.
It's delicious. Mm. It's a donut. I can't really complain.
I would say
It's really good.
this one's okay.
Mm-hmm. First of all, accessibility, what are we giving it?
Well,
It's reliability, guys.
Well, it says accessibility on the thing, but reliability.
That means something else.
they were there, and they were accessible.
So,
I say, oh, this is mine. I can't. You have to do it.
They're open 24/7. That's gotta be a plus, right?
that's definitely a plus. Okay, 24/7, I feel like that's a 10. Like, you can't really beat 24/7.
That doesn't mean that these classic donuts are available 24/7.
But how are we gonna tell whether or not they're available 24/7?
When I was 18,
Oh god.
I went to Dunkin Donuts one time, about
I'll be back,
3
guys.
o'clock in the morning. You know, just regular 18-year-old stuff. They did not have blueberry cake donut. You're open 24/7. Pretty sure it was probably a weekend. You have a classic donut that, you know, you should always have on hand. And you didn't have blueberry cake donut,
You done?
I will not be giving it a 10. But that's just me. I probably shouldn't have said that because that could create some bias.
You done?
Oh, you have to be on camera.
I know. I just... Okay. Okay, fine, I'll give it a 9. Freshness. How fresh was this? I was reading,
That's up to you.
like,
What do you think?
I don't know, I was reading whenever we were at the shop.
What do you mean?
When we were at the shop, I was reading.
Right, but how fresh did it feel to you? Balance. Okay,
You know, I got orange juice, but
I have Starbucks.
I also brushed my teeth before we left, and so I have to wait after to like finish a few donuts before I can actually drink it.
True. You want some of my coffee?
No,
All right.
you know the answer to that before you even asked. Okay, old fashioned.
Old fashioned.
Well, first of all, what were your scores?
Accessibility, reliability, I don't know. Did they have it
Reliability.
there? I said 8.
I put 9.
Freshness, I said 8.
I put 6 or 7.
Okay. Mouthfeel, I put a 7.
I thought I put a 5 because it felt like average, like
Yeah.
like exactly like in the middle.
Yeah. It was kind of crispy on the outside and nice and soft on the inside, which was nice, but I don't know, balance.
I put 5.
I put a 6 on balance. And taste.
I put a 6.
I put a 6 on taste also.
All right, let's go to the old fashioned.
Okay, old fashioned.
First of all, Dunkin', this does not look like this is not an old fashioned donut. Like, what is this? This does not taste like an old fashioned either. It's so dry.
I am not impressed with
Me
this.
neither.
I don't even want to eat another bite of it.
It's so donut. Like, this feels like it should have like cinnamon flavor or something to like improve it. It just feels like a bland donut.
Yeah,
Like,
that wasn't good. It tasted too.
Ones.
I wouldn't go that far.
I tasted too much like flour is all I tasted. I didn't
So-
taste like hardly any sweetness.
Bad balance.
Yeah.
Accessibility. It's still from Dunkin', so I have.
You're
like,
there. It was there. Freshness. It didn't taste very fresh to me.
I'm gonna give it a 3.
Yeah.
Mouthfeel.
I
Mouthfeel
didn't
was
think it tasted
bad.
good at all. It didn't really.
I'm gonna give it a 2. In balance, I'm considering giving this a 1 on balance.
Mouthfeel. I mean, it was nice on the outside and nice on the inside, but it just.
But it was so dry.
It was
like,
so dry.
Dry affects the mouthfeel.
Yeah, no, it does.
Mm.
Balance. Mm-mm. I didn't care for it.
I'm considering giving this a 1.
Go for it. And taste.
Like, it tasted like it does like have like thing like, oh, I can acknowledge this is a old-fashioned donut, but it tastes like a bad version of it.
Yeah, I'm going 2 for taste.
The 2 as well. Okay,
Hang on. Oh,
we're recording a video, Mom.
sorry.
Right, the game can wait.
It's Man U and Chelsea. This is kind of a big game. I'm a Chelsea fan. Just have to put that out there. All right.
Wait, no, I'm done grading. I don't need to take another bite.
Mm-mm.
Get out of here.
Eh, not worth it. Not worth the calories. Just saying.
So for accessibility, no, we gotta review
Oh,
old-fashioned.
sorry. I gave it an 8.
I gave it a 9 for accessibility. Like, it's the same thing because it's from the same restaurant.
I know.
So freshness, I gave it a 3.
3,
Right, mouthfeel, I gave it a 2.
2.
And for balance, I gave it a 1.
I gave it a 2.
Like, this was a terribly balanced. Hey, Dad.
Taste. I
I
gave
gave
it
it
a
a
2, but it could have easily been.
Jinx, you owe me a donut.
Okay, how about a maple? So,
Yeah, I'll take a maple.
there's that.
Alright, then. On to maple.
Okay.
It's gotta be better than the old fashioned.
Feels good.
Mm-hmm. Feels soft in my hand. Mm. In my mouth. Oh, I love those. Mm. So accessibility, it's the same restaurant. It's gonna be the same grade. Freshness, I don't know. Like, it tastes good, but it doesn't taste fresh.
Mm.
You know?
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna give it a 5.
I think it tastes really fresh.
Really? Like, this tastes like it was on the counter for a bit.
Uh-uh.
I'm not saying it doesn't taste good. It tastes amazing.
Maybe
It
it's
doesn't taste fresh.
because I saw them bring the new tray out, so my bias could be a little.
See, I was reading.
So I'm gonna go a little higher on the freshness for me.
I was out in public, so of course I was reading.
Mouthfeel.
It had a pretty good mouthfeel, actually.
I agree.
Not great. I'm gonna give it a 6. 6 to a 7, I'll say. I think I've eaten enough to where I can drink my orange.
It had a perfect,
It had a pretty
like
good balance.
crisp, like outside, and a nice soft, like almost gooey but not gooey, like
Yeah.
inside.
The maple definitely helped with the texture,
So
actually.
I think the mouthfeel was really good. I'm
Also,
gonna give it a 9.
I would say the maple flavoring helped with the like with like what the mouthfeel was.
Balance.
It was a pretty good balance. Like, the maple was the star, and like you can like the maple was more powerful than anything else. But that's kind of the point of it.
Yeah.
It was pretty good balanced. I'm gonna go with an 8. And now for taste, that tasted amazing. Like, I'm gonna give it a 8 to a 9. I'll say. How about you?
I gave it a 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, auto review. We got for freshness. I put a 5.
I put a 9.
For mouthfeel, I put a 6 to a 7.
I put a 9.
And for balance, I put an 8.
I put an 8.
And for taste, I put an 8 to a 9.
I got a 9.
All right, let's go with the chocolate cake. Oh, yeah, you got Cleanse the palate.
Cleanse the palate.
Where's the ginger? I actually wouldn't complain if I was off of ginger.
Okay, chocolate cake.
I'm not
This
even,
one's interesting because it has a glaze on top, a chocolate frost on top, which isn't typical of a chocolate cake donut.
and I'll say right now, I'm not the biggest fan of chocolate. Like, I will never turn down chocolate, but I will never seek it out either.
This is true. He likes white chocolate to an extent.
Actually, no, I like normal chocolate more than that now.
Really?
Yes, I have for a while. Mm. Mm. It's really chocolatey. I'm in that position where I can acknowledge from a critical standpoint this is delicious. But in a personal standpoint, it's way too chocolatey.
I don't really care for the glaze on top. TBH.
What?
Yeah.
I actually think that's the best part. Mm. Okay. So accessibility, reliability, so like I said, same restaurant, same thing. Freshness, this tastes more fresh actually. This tastes pretty fresh. I'm gonna give it a 6 to a 7. Mouthfeel, it had a pretty good mouthfeel. I was worried that the cakiness would make it too dry, but the frosting really like prevented that from happening. So I'm gonna give it an 8. Balance. It was a pretty good balance between like the chocolatey cake feel and the chocolatey icing feel, in my opinion. I'm also gonna give it an 8. And then taste. Personally, I'd give that like a 6, but like I can acknowledge that this is like an 8 to a 9.
Okay. Well, this is your test.
I know, but I'm being unobjective. Like I know that I don't really like chocolate, so this is gonna be, but.
Okay, so for freshness for me, I gave it a 7.
I put a 6 to a 7.
Mouthfeel, I gave it a 7.
I gave it an 8.
I could actually even go lower. I didn't really care for the glaze on top.
Really, I thought it helped balance out the balance.
It just, balance, I gave it a 7.
Gave it an
And
8.
taste, I gave it a 7.
Taste, I gave it an 8 to a 9.
So,
Unobjectively, like if I was asking just for me, I'd give it like a 6 or a 5.
4 donuts down, 2 to go.
And let's save the best donut flavor for last and go with a chocolate dip. I think that's what you did, right?
Sure. This is this one.
So right off the bat again, we have chocolate, and I just said how I feel about chocolate. Oh my god, this video is gonna be long. That's a good donut. Again though, doesn't taste fresh. Like the feel in my hand and in my mouth, it doesn't taste fresh. It tastes good, but doesn't taste fresh. Like, now tasting this, I can now acknowledge that the maple one was more fresh than I thought it was.
I'm eating all of these for science.
For science! Mouthfeel?
She blinded me with science.
Like I said, it's not good, but not great. This is like a solid 5. Balance. Like I said, solid. I'm just gonna go with. Wait, all my other scores. 6. Ooh, this is. Reviewing back my other ones, I'm gonna have to give this a 4. And for taste. I'm gonna give it a 4 as well. Okay, so for freshness, I put a 3.
I gave it a 7. Seemed
For
pretty fresh to me.
mouthfeel, I gave it a 5.
A 7.
For balance, I gave it a 4.
I gave it a 6.
For taste, I gave it a 4.
6.
All right, time for the best one, blueberry.
Blueberry cake.
And if you guys say,
Blueberry cake.
and if you guys are yelling at me through the screen that blueberry is the worst or that there's one that's better, first of all, I can't hear you, so stop.
Yeah. We can't
And-
hear you.
Leave a comment, I can hear that. Well, I can't, but I can read that. And also, you're wrong, blueberry is the best. Mmm.
Dang. That's good.
Though I do say this, although I love blueberry, I feel like it could be better. Like it tastes kind of dry.
Does it?
To me, it does.
Okay.
Accessibility, same as always. Freshness. It tastes kind of fresh.
I don't know how this could be unbiased. I really don't.
Like, it's my favorite donut.
Yeah, it's really hard. You'd be like, oh, it's my favorite. And of course I'm gonna score it higher because it's my favorite. And it tastes good.
That's what I'm actually feeling for. Like I'm pretty sure unbiased.
I don't know if I can eat this though. That's a lot of donuts.
I'll take it.
It's too much.
I'm a teenage boy, so I can eat anything.
Whew. I have a lot of sugar.
Move it to I don't know. And for taste, how am I supposed to not be objective here? Like, I gotta give it at least a 7.
Okay, freshness.
Gave it a 6 to a 7.
I gave it a 9. That tasted really fresh to me.
I think my bar might be too high when it comes to freshness.
I gave them 9s across the board.
Really?
So mouthfeel, it had crispiness on the outside.
Well,
it was nice and soft on the inside.
Clearly not. I mean, what about reliability?
Well, we didn't. There. There was you could taste like the sugar coating, which was nice, not too much.
I think that the freshness, for mouthfeel, I gave it a 4, actually. It tasted a bit too dry.
Balance, I gave it a 9.
Gave it a 4 to a 6.
Taste, I gave it a 9 overall.
I gave it a 7. Cause that's like the lowest I could possibly go with this donut.
Yes.
But
So,
tune in, I don't know when.
overall, I would say that Dunkin could probably do a little bit better on their freshness,
Definitely.
especially on like a Sunday morning, but you know, that is
Yeah.
just me.
And also Dunkin'. These are not
Yeah,
these are
you're
not an
old-fashioned,
old-fashioned.
you need
This
help.
sucks.
Just saying.
Like, go over to a different donut. You can go
Not
over to
cool,
7-Eleven. They probably have a better old-fashioned than this.
yeah.
I mean, you've been beaten by a gas station.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
I didn't even
Alright.
finish it. This is a donut and I didn't finish it. You know how weird this is.
Until next time.
See ya.